Yo, what's up guys, and today I'm ranking random Minecraft servers. So first up, there's these fake lifesteal servers. Now, I like the lifesteal concept, and I would like to join the real lifesteal, but there are these fake lifesteals that are just pay to win, and they're just trying to take away your money. And there are these people who did pay to win, and they have full netherite armor, so I can't give it any higher than a D tier. Next up is the Quavis server. If you don't know who the Quavis is, he's basically a fake guy on the internet who claims to be the best Minecraft player, but he really isn't, and he just fakes all his clips, and he just made a server. Now, I can't give that, which is also conveniently pay to win, just like the lifesteals, those fake lifesteal servers, so I can't give it any more than a D tier as well. Now, next up is Tubnet. The launch of Tubnet couldn't have been worse. There are so many unoriginal there are unoriginal game modes, like, for example, like the Crystal Rush, which is basically a fake Bed Wars, and the only game mode that did seem unique, Spacebound, was discontinued. But yet again, it's not as bad as these pay-to-win servers, so I'll give it a C tier. Next up is PvP Legacy. Now, PvP Legacy has lots of... PvP Legacy is a server where you can practice your PvP. And you can even make custom kits on it, which is amazing. The only thing on PvP Legacy that's bad is Crystal PvP. It should never have existed. Down with Crystal PvP. You should delete it right now. But I'll give it a B tier. Next up is the Hive, a Bedrock server. The Hive, there are some amazing game modes on it, and I'm a fan of the unique game modes. Because you gotta admit, sometimes you get bored of the high pixel game modes, and Hive has some pretty unique game modes, decent community. But the one problem I have with Hive is, although I would give it an S tier, the problem I have with Hive is just some of the game modes just aren't unique at all, and they're worse than the other versions. Like, for example, Hive Bed Wars is so much worse than Hypixel Bed Wars, and it somehow has more players. So I have to give Hive an A tier. Next up is CubeCraft. Now, for CubeCraft, it's basically a Bedrock server, just like Hive, but the quality is a bit lower than Hive. There's no difference than Hive, other than the game modes not being unique at all. But it's still a pretty fun server, so I'll give it a B tier. Next up is Hoplite. Hoplite, I've played on Hoplite, and I just can't understand Hoplite, though other people love it, and I listen to a good audience. Except for that one time where I put CubeCraft in B tier instead of A tier. But anyway, for Hoplite, I would give it an A tier. There are amazing custom items and unique game modes, so I have to give it that. Next up is MCC Island. This server, it was supposed to be the server to overtake Hypixel, but instead we got this mess. It was pay to win, and you couldn't even play the game without paying money when MCC Island first came out. Then, when MCC Island became public, that was the highest amount of players it ever had. Then some people got bored of the game modes. Then they did have updates, but by that time, it was just too late. But MCC Island still has a lot of unique and amazing game modes, so I'll put it in A tier. Next up is Hypixel, the biggest Minecraft server, my favorite Minecraft server. It has the best Bed Wars in my opinion. The only downsides are hackers and these sweats that grind Bed Wars 16 hours a day, click at 69 CPS, and they eat breakfast in their rooms, grinding Hypixel. Now, that's the only downside. I don't even understand why Hypixel's player base is so low. It should have been higher than the Hives. Hypixel is so much better. But, in my opinion, Hypixel deserves an S tier. And that is my rating of Minecraft servers. Thanks for watching.